Captain's Vlog, Day 3 travel. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is amazing. We are somewhere in Oklahoma right now. We have about an hour to go before we get to Mike Wilbanks at Constrictors Unlimited. Going to see one of the dopest collections of snakes, ball python, stuff like that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Let's hit the road and get this day started. And by the way, after this, we end up in Texas later on tonight. So yeah, it's going to be a good day.
What, you can't get it to flush? No, there's no flush button. But there's also no water while we're going?
He put soap on his hands.
Yeah, dude! And there's no flush button. Who makes a toilet without a flusher? And then, I don't know, there was no flush, so I just let it sit in there.
Yeah.
And I soap my hands up. I'm like, at least I'll wash my hands, so I'll have something done. And, soap it, I get a millisecond of water, like nice pressure too. It's like whoosh, on my eyes, and it just shuts off.
No!
I just got soapy hands. I don't know what.
Pretty excited. I've known Mike for 25 years. We've done a lot of things back and forth. He definitely has, set the bar high when it comes to professionalism, when it comes to breeding snakes. So I've never been to his place. This is the very first time. We've almost went a few times, so it's awesome to finally be getting an opportunity to go there and check his place out. I think it's going to be pretty impressive. So I'm pretty excited. So we're just about a half hour away, and we're going to see some pretty awesome snakes. Alright, Mike, what is up, man?
Hey, Brian.
How are
good
you,
to
man?
see
Good
you,
to
man.
see you. How you been, man?
Great. How you been?
This is awesome. I have obviously never been here. I know you moved here just recently, right?
Yeah, I moved here last year, last June.
So what's the deal with this, man? Give me the tour of the place.
Well, I put together a retail area because I had people all the time asking, hey, can I buy some Aspen? Can I buy that? And so we just started packaging all that stuff.
So yeah, so you're doing your own brand now. I mean, I see Sphagnum here. You got Aspen over here.
Yeah.
I see some cleaner over here. Look at this.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you that.
Side.
So now, so you kind of rebranded to Wilbanks?
Yeah.
From you used to be Constrictors Unlimited, and now you're Wilbanks Incorporated? Or?
Yeah, we dropped the Constrictors Unlimited.
Okay, cool. So
it's just all under a Wilbanks parent company, Wilbanks Incorporated, and then we have captive bred reptiles, professional products, and then premium nutrition.
Right, and by the way, guys, as always, I'll put a link in the description to his website, his Facebook, his Instagram, everything you want if you want to check any of the stuff out as you're going through and see. So I appreciate you doing this. So you're carrying, like, I see you carry Repashy, you've got Zoo Med stuff, Exoterra stuff, and then you have your own proprietary brand, including some cages.
Yeah, we partnered with AP Cages I had people coming in, they would buy a ball python, that's my primary business, and then they would say, okay, now I need a cage for it. And in the past, I always said, well, okay, get online and order something.
Right, yeah.
I wanted to partner with AP because I only wanted to sell, things that I would use, that I really believed in.
Sure.
And their cages were always 24 inches deep.
Right.
I made this cage 19 inches deep, so it'll fit on a dresser.
Yeah, for someone that's going to buy a pet ball python, this is perfect for them. Stackable, got pins. This is awesome. Come white and black.
Yep, and it has heat, light, locks, all
the whole
the
thing.
stuff. Yeah,
Just plug it in and you're good to go.
comes with a thermostat.
Oh, well.
So you just plug it in and go. In this room, we have green tree pythons, Chihuahua geckos, and crested geckos.
Wow, that's beautiful. There's a lot of green tree pythons here too. So now, are you breeding green trees now, or are you just?
No, these are hatched at a farm in Indonesia.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, that's
We
amazing,
bring 'em
though.
in.
That's crazy, and these are some beautiful animals. So different localities. I see Biak here. We got Kofiau. We've got all kinds of stuff. So that's
Lyra over there. I'm trying to get as many different localities in as I can. It is a little challenging. Biaks
now
are easy
it's-
to get.
Yeah.
Everything
And so
else is
now
hard.
with the whole issues with importing and stuff like that, I mean you're still being able to get stuff in regularly.
It's been a challenge. These snakes I've been working on since COVID was first announced.
Oh, so
that
they've
gives
been
you-
around. Yeah, you're
they
right.
just came in
Yeah.
a couple days ago.
Now
or last week.
can you do these snakes online as well, or is it just when you come here to buy it?
No, we do everything.
So this is
online,
online
yeah.
too. So
That's
if you want green tree pythons, you can
primarily,
do
yeah.
that. Gotcha.
Sure,
Understood.
they're on our
Cool.
website.
Got some swag over here. All right. Looking good. This place is absolutely dope. It's a great thing. I didn't realize you were doing retail like this now. That's a super smart idea. Now we're heading into the snake room.
This is where the magic happens.
Nice. All right, look at this. Whoo, man, I tell you what, this is a lot of snakes, Mike. Holy moly. And this is all ball pythons?
This is all ball pythons.
All
this is a
ball
ball python
pythons.
room.
Oh my gosh,
It's a big
look at
one.
this. It's a big ball python room. Wow. This is.
Any memories?
It does bring back some memories, doesn't it? It
Good.
does. Although I'll be honest with you, even in my heyday, I didn't have them this high. I'm short, so this is about as high as I go. You're a taller guy, you can handle it. But that's awesome. That's utilizing space. And so, what do we have here in this room then?
Okay, this all ball pythons. The baby section is on this side.
Yep.
This is all of our breeding operation.
Right.
So this is going to be the model throughout. We're going
Right.
to have the males above the females that they're going to breed.
Exactly, and again, because males are smaller, they don't need as big a tubs, so they can stay in the smaller tubs. And then now you've got them all here, so that way it's so smart, especially when you have employees, because now these males just breed these females. You don't have to worry about these males going into the next rack and so on like that. So simplicity is what it's all about. Organization. If you can organize things to make it to where, I hate to say it dummy proof, but you gotta kind of make it dummy proof so there's no mistakes, because the last thing you want to do is have that male end up down over here and then somehow not go back into the same rack, so.
And it's really the only way I think you can do it on a large scale. If you're tremendously organized, we have everything barcoded. Now, if they're breeding, we scan the male's tag, scan the female's tag, and then that logs the breeding.
Wow, that's amazing. Again, organization. And then you said this whole row here is piebald
Yeah,
stuff?
this is all pied.
So everything here,
Both
think
sides.
about that. I mean, everything on this road, think about that. This is all pied production. Wow, that is pretty incredible. Yeah, and so, and you kind of were the one that pioneered the black-eyed leucistic, more or
Yeah,
less. I mean,
yeah,
it was,
first in the US
first
to
in the
produce
U.S.
them, and-
exactly. So you're way ahead on black-eyed leucistics
Yeah,
than anybody. That's a lot of stuff. Because again, you see quite a few blue-eyed leucistics. Black-eyed leucistics, it's not that they're super expensive by any stretch. They've come down to pet trade quality now.
Yeah.
But you just don't see the black eyes as much as you see the blue eyes. So it's cool that you're pumping them out. That's awesome.
All the gray racks is our holdback stuff.
Oh, holdback stuff,
This
okay.
is stuff that I'm keeping for the future.
Nice.
I'll tell you what I'm really, really high on right now is all this blackhead combos.
Yeah,
so this
they are
is
beautiful.
a banana blackhead inchy pinstripe.
Oh my gosh, that thing is ridiculous. Again, the dark morphs, I always talk about the dark morphs in banana turn purple, make
Yeah.
things incredible. That is incredible. I do love the blackhead stuff, and it's one of those things that it's starting to be bred more and more now. It's been around forever. Ralph Davis had it, gosh, 15 years
Yeah,
ago,
and it
now
was-
it's just starting to get going,
It was kind of untapped.
Yeah.
So this is
oh my
a
gosh.
lavender leopard blackhead.
What? Oh my gosh.
This is really one of my favorite combos
Oh
right now. I mean,
my
look at all
gosh. That is ridiculous. So again, lavender,
that. Leopard and
leopard,
blackhead.
Wow.
Really, really nice.
That thing is that is yeah, that's a stunner right there. That is a ripper. Holy moly.
And then here is adding cinnamon on top of it.
Oh wow.
This is lavender leopard blackhead
gosh,
cinnamon.
I like them both. I don't know
Yeah.
which one I like better.
I know,
But, oh
me
my
too.
gosh, that
So I keep them both.
whew. My gosh, yeah, exactly. Wow. And that's only going to get better. That's
Yeah.
the thing that's nice is that as it gets older, lavenders get more and more purple. That's, I have something I talk about, Barney ball python I'm always going for.
Yeah.
A solid purple snake, because we've never got there, right?
Yeah.
We've got the components that make purple animals, but we can never seem to get a solid purple snake. That's going to be purple. That's
Yeah.
going to be
We're
good.
heading that way.
So I noticed you have a stranger.
Yeah.
Now, what's the deal with this? Because I've heard that a lot of people are thinking it's really mahogany-ish.
I'm starting to believe that too.
Really?
That it's the same thing as mahogany.
Really? Now, is this just a normal stranger?
This is just a normal stranger.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then I can get a mahogany and we can hold them side by side if you want.
And they look pretty similar.
Yeah.
It's
I would
definitely
say
a difference.
There's definitely some difference in it.
Yeah.
But this is also just looking at two individuals.
Right. This could be a really beautiful version
Right.
of it. Right.
I would like to see 10 of these and 10 of these
Right.
by each other to make
Yeah.
a decision. But boy, it sure is similar.
It's very
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty.
This is a leopard blackhead Mojave Inchy het lavender.
What?
And it's
And it's paradox.
and it's paradox. So
Oh
we
my
get a
God.
glimpse of what it'll look like once we get lavender to display itself.
Right.
That's what you're gonna have. That is insane.
That is ridiculous, dude.
And I really think these colors are interesting to me. Here's one that's not a paradox.
But still,
I think that color is interesting. It's a little bit different than what
Very
we see
different.
normally in ball
very
pythons.
different. Very different. Yeah, it's got that rust kind of
Yeah.
beautiful brown,
really
almost
interesting.
coppery looking.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. Pretty cool. We're going to get a chance to see the operation in full effect here. We had some people came up, got a chance to meet them, and they're actually looking at a banana cine pinstripe right now and might be taking home a new pet. So this is pretty cool. I love this part of it.
So this is blackhead by itself.
Wow. That is, yeah, it's just super dark, you know, and
Yeah.
it's really cool. So, and then again, that's an incomplete dominant.
But you really, I as much as I hate to, I gotta hand it to Ralph
Yeah,
for
yeah.
recognizing this, because I probably would have just missed it.
Yeah, I
and
just thought it was a
"Oh,
dark
it's
ball
dark
python.
ball
Yeah,
python,
exactly.
you know?
Take a look at guys. It's a Frenchie.
What?
Which is a fire Enchie, a Frenchie. That's brilliant. I wish I would have thought of
I
that.
feel like I would have thought of that.
This
Ooh,
is
that's neat.
banana super blackhead leopard fire.
It's a banana super blackhead fire. Wow. That's purple.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Getting there.
It is getting there, man. I think that blackhead might be something I need to add into that Barney gene for sure. That's,
for sure.
Oh, that's pretty.
Banana blackhead inchy cinnamon.
That's
You can tell I kind of like that combo.
yeah, that's a good combo. I can see why you like it.
And
This is a super
super
blackhead.
blackhead banana. Now
Gotcha.
that's really getting close
That's
to your,
getting good, yeah.
to your Barney.
I just love the contrast. I almost think the orange might be better. If you took the orange out of it, it may, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at this. Whoo-hoo. Man, that thing is wow.
Now you see why I like
a super-
blackhead
That's
so
another
much?
super blackhead.
Yeah, this is another super blackhead. This
Oh
is
my gosh.
blackhead is. I'm really focusing on
Yeah,
that gene.
I can
because
see
I just
why.
think it's insane.
Especially when you start bringing into stuff like banana, because
Yeah.
that brings a different level. That's awesome. It is really dope, man. There's actually incubator 1 here, incubator 2 over here. That way, if you're just walking through the hallway, you can always tell what your incubators are temperature-wise, which is obviously 88.5 and 87.8, which is in the range of what you want, usually 88 to 90 degrees. So that way, incubators are always set. It's cool, because I have to go in my incubator to make sure it's running good, so I'm jealous. And these are the incubators.
Yeah, and we're in the process of building all 4 of these rooms into incubators. We're gonna have, but this got us through this year just barely. Believe it or
Really?
not. We were packed in
Oh
these
my
rooms.
gosh.
We really started building that one out because
You thought you were going to run out of space.
Yeah.
So think about that, guys. These rooms here, he's got 2 of them running now and 2 more coming just for snake eggs. Ball python eggs,
just ball
primarily.
python eggs, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of ball python eggs. And so how does this work? I see the humidifier up here,
Yep.
and then we have this, which
This is air stratification. It's
Right.
an air pair. It sucks air in there and then blows it straight down to the ground. So
Just to
you
keep
have
that.
a nice little flow. One thing I discovered about incubators over the years is a lot of problems with too much airflow.
Right.
You get fans
It dries
blowing all
stuff out.
around, it dries your eggs
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
But this seems to be about the perfect thing for this room. Keeps
and
the
you
things
even
around.
have a camera in
Oh, yeah.
your, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
there's,
This guy knows what it's about, because I'm going to tell you just really quick, the one way employees can steal animals is before they hatch, because once they get in a rack,
Right. Then I'm accounted for.
now they're accounted for. But in here, so this is super smart. Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. This is awesome. Again, got all the oh my gosh, this is great, Mike. And you're gonna have 4 of these.
Yep.
Man, that's a lot of snake eggs, man. That's a lot of snake eggs.
The warehouse is one of my favorite parts.
Really?
I really like
really
the
like it
warehouse.
out here.
Well, it's just it's been a dream my whole life to do it on this kind of scale.
Level, yeah.
And
this shows you the scale. I mean, you got deli containers here. We got how many shipping boxes? My goodness, you need to have a lot of shipping boxes.
we order about 10,000 of our 8x8 boxes every year.
Oh my gosh,
Little,
think about that.
single boxes.
So for you, those of you guys that are aspiring to be reptile breeders, this is, I hope you're taking a lot of inspiration from this, because you can one day get to this level if you kind of just dream and go after it. So it's amazing. You can even have your own high-low one day. You know what? That's the one thing. I've never had a high-low. I've always wanted a high-low, but I don't need one now.
I spent years unloading trucks by hand.
And you're like, no, now I've got a
I finally got a loading dock and a forklift. So.
That's awesome. That's so cool, man. I love it.
We've been talking about blackhead. Here's a super blackhead leopard.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So really, really dark snake.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you over here. I only have one plain super blackhead.
Super blackhead, right?
rolls
Oh,
out.
yeah.
There you
So
go.
this
There's
is the
super blackhead.
So this is the super blackhead. That is really dark.
Yeah.
That is, it's reminds me a little bit of the super chocolates, but even darker.
Yeah.
And a little bit more contrast to it. So that's amazing. Wow. I tell you what, amazing collection. Again, Mike, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks, Jeff, for helping us out. I appreciate you guys. Again, links in the description. Go show these guys some love over here if you're looking for a cool snake. I would definitely suggest checking these guys out for sure. So I appreciate it, dude. And you come visit us, and we'll see you in July, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
July,
And you
big
gotta come
barbecue.
visit. You gotta come visit us, man. Anytime, come up and hang out. All right,
Sounds
guys.
good.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, so we're gonna head off to Texas, Amarillo style. Where we're gonna go find some buried Cadillacs.
We're gonna bury Cadillacs, maybe go to some canyons. Maybe some canyons,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Some
All right.
armadillos.
All right.
Armadillos.
Yeehaw! Let's hit Texas. One of the cool things when you're traveling across country, you know, you go through so many different terrains. You know, obviously we're starting in the Midwest. We've got the obviously winter, you know, coming up and stuff like that. Now, as we're getting into the Texas area, we're starting to see more of that deserty feeling. We're in the western side of Texas, right? You see the hills coming up, stuff like that. Pretty soon into New Mexico, where we start seeing mountains and deserts. But this is the first really big change in the topography, in the sense that we're starting to see the hills and the kind of start of the desert. And I love the desert. And we made it to Amarillo, Texas, where apparently there doesn't seem to be anything. But nevertheless, I'm happy to be here. We are going to end the vlog here tonight and start it here tomorrow morning. Spend some time kind of checking out some things here, and then moving on out to New Mexico, Arizona. We got a long way to go, but hey, that's day 3 down. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, check out this playlist right here. It helps my click-through rate. You could actually subscribe to my podcast channel called Checking In up there. On this side, I hope that you're subscribed to this vlog channel. Turn your post notification on to follow the rest of the trip. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow in Amarillo, Texas.